Freya is a really good unit, and we're just going to be using a few teams with her today. I mean, to be honest, we're mainly going to be using 2 of them. But we're going to have a good time just taking a look at what she can do. First, I want to try something I haven't done yet, which is going second with Freya. Because of her skill, the high CC character has to attack her. That protects a lot of the incoming first turn attack. They'll go to Tyr because he has a taunt. Not going second like I planned, but interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Freya has... Okay. My Freya has higher CC than Freyr. That is unfortunate, actually. Freya, sorry, kind of does want to go second for the thing. So this team kind of is based on that. So facing other people also using it makes sense that they will also be trying to go second. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I gave him attack. Okay. He is targeted. Okay. So I'm assuming his Freya is 1-6, because my... okay. My Freya has the highest CC, but hers does not. Or his does not. Okay. That's alright. Alright, dodge food really helped out. Let's make sure you're gone. Freaking Freya thing! Well, we'll do this regardless. I can't target, so we'll do this regardless. Make sure he's gone. Yep. Not a big fan of having the freeze unit. I think that freezing is cool for 1 turn, but builds these days are accustomed now to having more than just 1 DPS. So, you know, you can freeze a DPS, but they'll have another one backing it up most of the time. Yeah, removing Freyja from the... Tyr from the occasion. She's not going to be hitting as hard. Tyr gives the single target damage. No, still annoying for sure. She's definitely still annoying. Well, I hope this kills. Because I didn't get a single Freyja card. Nice. Didn't get a single Freyja card. So that's not very helpful. Melly is the one with the hearts. That's pretty good. Again, would like to go second, but is an AI. So, not very helpful. Actually, I'm just going to keep Melly around. Let's work on killing the Esterosa. So we're going to AoE. I think this might take him down. Freya can hit very hard. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she can. Even being lowered by Zeldris and probably Kusok, she can still... Oh, okay, never mind. Asking. If Kusok was in the team, then we probably wouldn't have killed, but she hit so hard. And they clearly wanted to just build up this Ragnarok team real quick. Right, they were like, okay, so Freyja's Holy Relic, Tyr, and then next banner, Freya. Boom. And they're probably not going to give any more support to this team ever again. But, you know, it works at the current moment, so that's good. Okay. Opposed to, like, humans, which... we got Bond. You know. Green Arthur is actually not a bad addition, although... If you go pound for pound, Green Arthur, Red Arthur, there's not... It is an improvement. Green Arthur is a tad bit better, but it's not like it's the biggest difference, right? It's just a new flavor of Red Arthur. But no, Ragnarok, they were quick and precise with it. They were like, okay, Ragnarok is an irrelevant team right now. Not anymore. Here, boom, 3 characters. Three characters. Because I mean, Freyja already existed, so he's not a new character, but he is a new character. A holy relic that actually makes him viable in PvP for the first time. He is practically a new character. I really wanted to go second. I swear. I really did. I really did want that. Could this one-shot her? We'll find out. It did, in fact, one-shot her. It did! Crazy amount of single target damage. Should have checked her her attack. Because, I mean, we're not around full-on stab boosters. Tyr doesn't buff basic stats. Unless the character has lowered HP, then he buffs up to 50% attack, but even without it, her attack must be still pretty good, because we have both Freyja's Holy Relic and Anasha's Holy Relic. That's a Holy Relics. 22,000. Pretty good for ungeared. New break. Bruh. That's like geared damage. I mean, that's with the shield, so. All I wanted to do was try dodge food build. Okay. Since Melly is thingied right now. What's the name of the because Ghislaine is target, right? So hers is charm. Okay. Melly is charmed. Thinking of betraying Elizabeth. Charmed up. So he won't do as much damage, at least with a single target. He will still do a considerable amount of damage with the AoE. Although not really, we're not being debuffed, so. Even if it goes AoE here, it's not gonna do the most. The Nashi and everything like that. Yeah. I thought he would do less, honestly. I know he had the attack buff, but like, that's minus 40% damage. Oh, if I kill her, I need to make sure that he dies as well. I think it's fine. Have her crit, please. No. That is not good. Oh, she had no cards. Okay. Well, it was all calculated anyway, so. All calculated. I don't know. I think that having played already this team, like, I've played this team already. The Tyr, Freyja, and Ghislaine team, but with a different character. But the team is the same. It does the same thing. Biggest difference is that, you know, if you want to remove the stance, then you're gonna have to get a level 2 Freyja card, which is fine, you know. And Freyja generally hits harder. She just hits harder. That's basically the only difference between this team and the Ghislaine team. I think Ghislaine, I don't know, I have to use her more, but after like turn 4, if the bell lasts that long, then you're gonna see her doing like quite a bit of damage because she's stacking up her Holy Relic. But off the bat, the difference is very significant. Like, she's so much superior to Ghislaine off the bat. But it's still the same team. It's the same flavor. If you've used it before, you're using it again. Oh, this is still dodge food. Might have to consider removing my links so I can go second. My god. 1,000,000,000% has Tristan in the back. 1,000,000,000%. I missed every crit. 1,000,000,000% has Tristan in the back. Like, not only I can't lower their crit resistance, they're getting 45% crit resistance for free. Makes tier look pretty bad. She can still pop off though. Like, look. And before she does no damage. Okay, well, she did miss every crit, even though she ignores 50% of crit resistance because of the little kid. Yeah, you. Well, we should have gone. She may should have done that on Liz. Because even with Tristan's extra crit resistance, it's not that high. That was a little embarrassing. Funny, like, the team that deals with Ragnarok the best is Goddesses. Even though Goddesses is really not that good of a team. Goddesses stomps both tier teams, by the way. The Scotty team is not very good against Goddesses. And so is the regular Ragnarok team. Which is kind of funny. Like, Goddesses will lose to essentially every other team, but have a chance against tier teams. Interesting rock, paper, scissors that would work better if Goddesses could, like, compete with anything else as well, because there's a good amount of variety right now. There is. Wish I could say that there's people using LR Ascanor, but that would be untrue. No one wants to use that. No one wants to use a full human team. Finally. It only took taking off tier and action not 1 integral second, but I have dodge food. This is a max stat team. I mean, I could get more if I was using actually Ram instead, but I mean Echidna is a better unit, so I'm gonna go with Echidna. Got Echidna, which is about to die. Okay. That was something for sure. Okay, how much attack do we have here? We're missing out 24k. Not that much more. We're missing out on a chunk. What if we do this? What can we do here? We're missing out on a chunk of single target damage that is provided by tier. But I want you to try this anyways. Yeah. No one does it like tier does. No one does it. Like, having the crit resistance lower so you can make sure that you crit every hit. We did happen to crit every hit because he lost main. But not using tier is really dumb. Like, if you pull for FREYJA and you don't have tier, I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't. He makes the Ragnarok team. And if you don't use him, it's like, what's even the point? What is even the point? Forgot. Good damage here regardless. Missing some single target damage from tier, yeah. Not the damage I'm used to seeing from FREYJA. He's being lowered, double lowered by both Zeldris and Bond, but I'll try one more match of this. It's just really, if you don't use tier, I don't think there's a point in even using unknowns. And unknowns right now is Ragnarok. He just provides too much. Way too much. His own DPS, of course, but then the actual 15% and crit resistance lower. It's just too much. It's just too much being provided. I'll play one more with this team. Actually, I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't know how. I use this guy like every day. He doesn't just increase damage by 15%, single target damage by 15%. He also increases just all damage by another 15%. So it's like, not using tier is, you might as well not even play with unknown characters at all. He's just that good. The damage difference is significant. So significant. It's a night and day difference. Using this character with and without tier. Nah. Don't ever want to remove that guy. And it's like, if you don't use tier, right? What other option do you really have if you're going to use FREYJA? You can't use FREYJA and Ghislaine together. Because it says right here, right? The charm target can only attack this hero. Okay. But so okay, a charm applies to the high CC character, right? And so does Ghislaine's passive. So it's irrelevant, right? What charm does cannot also make target does what it does, because they're the same thing essentially. So you can't use Ghislaine and her together. So you have to use FREYJA. He's the best. Then you have to use the team is done. The team is done. There's no wiggle room. There's no swapping out. They made up the team in like 3 weeks. They were like, okay, this week we release tier and Freya's Holy Relic. Then in 2 weeks, for summer, we release Freya and boom, that's a team. Now we can move on to something else. At least I hope they move on to something else. If they drop like a back unit for Ragnarok, I'll be pissed. Dropping a back unit for Ragnarok when Nanashi exists, first of all, and so many teams need back units, I would be actually so pissed. Giving a try to whatever that guy was using. Oh, it's we charmed his one and he targeted mine. That's cool. Let's do this actually. Let's do this. I guess Roxy. Roxy kind of sucks. Roxy is alright. She's alright. What happens here? I think like both units are just kind of out of the game. I'm gonna have to kill Ghislaine. This was gonna happen. I'm gonna have to kill Ghislaine with tier, and then my FREYJA can actually do something. So if I just do this, will it kill? Let's find out. It's some damage to the shield. I didn't expect to break the shield or anything with that trash card. No! I didn't want to attack twice. Like, obviously doing 2 level 1 cards does more damage, but she had Tarmia Link. So it's like, if the first one doesn't kill, yeah, it's kind of screwed for the second one. If it doesn't kill as well, right? Thank you, very smart. Very smart CPU for doing that. It has to kill. Come on. It has to kill. Yeah. No more target. I mean, the freeze was interesting, but I didn't get another freeze after the first turn, so like, immediately is just useless. This card is not the worst thing ever, especially right now that there's no prominent team with cleanse. I know goddesses still exist in the game, I know, but not really, right? And taking off ultimate gauge can be pretty nice, especially because every meta team ult rushes right now. Tier team ult rushes because of taunt, because the units are tanky. Bond team ult rushes because the end taunt, right? And those are the main meta teams. So every meta team right now is ult rushing. I can see Amelia being actually pretty reasonably decent, but not the kind of guy to use freeze. Interesting situation. Where I can use the freeze to do this. Melly won't cleanse, right? I missed the crit on Melly? Yeah. Lamau. Okay. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Watch me do it again. Let me, I could kill him. You don't have Torment like there. Of course you do. Nah. Attack once. One more and he'll cleanse, so. I'll do it again. Nah, okay. I could just, really hope that kills Melly. Or so was I thinking? Not even close. Yeah, FREYJA right there would have given me more peace of mind on doing the level 1 on Melly. Not gonna lie. I would have done level 1 on Escanor, back to level 2 on Melly, then level 2 on Melly again, or level 2 on Escanor afterward, but then he would have cleansed the debuff. I thought it was more worth having the debuff. Yeah, FREYJA is, you just can't go wrong with that combo. Kind of funny using, using freeze, but, not worth it. It just, anything else that you do with this team just doesn't sound worth it at all. A 255! Why couldn't I see one of you earlier? When I was using the proper team. I put on this because I saw one guy using it. So I wanted to check out. I should check it out. Ooh. What should do? What should do? Well, go for Bond, of course. Go straight for Bond. What does more? The Pierce level 2 or the level 1 of that one? I think the Pierce level 2 does more. I would think so. Gonna miss some crits because it's crit lowered, but oh my god! Oh, that damage was so sad. Yeah. Basic stats, not there. No single target damage. Tough. Tough. Okay. He's disabled, so he's not even gonna debuff. What? I guess it just wants to apply a bunch of debuffs to me? We'll remove that stance. We can't really kill Bond, can we? We can try. We can try. But we're super lowered. Bad FREYJA would have killed. Well, so yeah, for anyone wondering on global if you should summon for her, if you can make the team, sure. She's gonna be probably very good for a little while now. I can see her being meta on the Ragnarok team for like a few more weeks. But if you don't bother. She just doesn't have any other presence in the game. You can use her relic on the snake, I guess. But I highly doubt she's gonna be as good as Red FREYJA. Maybe she will, actually. I'll give that a try. Regardless. She's good, but only on one team.